Today, I am creating the worst quarterback in the NFL. By combining some of the worst attributes from some of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, that's going to build us the worst quarterback in the NFL today. These are the 6 categories that I will be using from other NFL QBs in this video to build this quarterback, including size, accuracy, IQ/intelligence, speed/mobility, strength, and endurance. The only rules for this video are that I can only use quarterbacks that started in week 1, and I can only use a quarterback one time each. And once I build this worst quarterback ever, he'll be competing in numerous challenges, ending with a Super Bowl matchup to see if the worst NFL quarterback ever can still win the Lombardi Trophy. So let's get started in building our worst quarterback ever, and the first category we're going to look at is size. When you think perfect NFL quarterback in terms of size, you want someone 6'5", 6'6", weighs about 250, 260, an absolute monster unit that can run over defensive players. So we're going for the complete opposite. And the quarterback I think I am going to use for our size for our worst quarterback ever at 5 feet 10 inches, 204 pounds, Bryce Young. I want somebody that cannot see over the offensive line, so they make bad passes. And now let's go ahead and make our quarterback 5 feet 10 inches and 204 pounds. And now we got our size for the worst QB ever. The next category we are looking at is going to be a quarterback's accuracy. So now what I'm going to be doing is headed to the stats category where I'm looking for someone with the lowest short, medium, and deep accuracy. You see some of the best here: Burrow, Mahomes, Lamar. We're switching it.
A few moments later.
I think they are disrespecting Cam Ward a little bit. He has 83 short, one of the worst for a starting quarterback in the NFL. His medium and deep, not great either, but I think the quarterback I want to go with here is actually going to be Justin Fields. So now our quarterback has the accuracy stats of Justin Fields. And that's no disrespect to Justin Fields because he balled out in week 1. Maybe that's more disrespect that Madden gave him those ratings. The next category up is going to be IQ/intelligence. Where the most important stat for our worst quarterback ever is going to be awareness. Now I see Spencer Rattler here with the lowest quarterback awareness rating for a starting QB of the Saints, but I do have him in mind for another category, and since I can only use a quarterback once, I'm going to go to the next starting quarterback with the lowest awareness, and it's Daniel Jones with 64. Once again, no disrespect to Daniel Jones, who had a great week 1. I think the first quarterback in like 30 or so years to score on every possession, but Madden once again did him wrong in the ratings. Moving on next, we are going to be looking at a quarterback speed. This one was pretty simple. The first starting quarterback I found was Jared Goff with 74 speed, 73 agility, and 80 acceleration. Only 2 categories left, and next will be strength, where this was the category that I wanted to use for Spencer Rattler because he only has 56 strength. And the final category for our worst quarterback ever is going to be endurance. And I'm sorry, but Tua, you are going to be selected for this category. I don't even need to look up the rest of the QBs. And our worst quarterback ever finishes our ratings as a 69 overall. Now that the quarterback is built, we need to figure out which NFL team is going to get our worst quarterback ever. Before we get into the challenges, he was only on the Giants because that's my favorite team. It automatically puts him on that. Until we spin this wheel, the Detroit Lions. This will be a good test to see how bad this quarterback can be, to see if this team can make a playoff run. And now our worst quarterback ever is on his right team. And this will get us straight into challenge number 1, a season simulation. Now for this season sim to be a success for our worst quarterback ever, there's a few different things he needs to accomplish. Have the Detroit Lions finish as a bottom 5 team in the league, have the lowest passer rating in the league, and he needs to either have the least amount of passing yards or passing touchdowns in the league. If he accomplishes 2 of those terrible things in the simulation, this will be a success. Well, the Lions were the worst team in the NFC at the end of the year. Let's see if we finish bottom 5 in the whole league. And we were, in fact, the worst team in the NFL, going 3-14. However, the worst quarterback ever did not finish last in either passing yards or touchdowns. Jared Goff, who went to the Giants, Jordan Love, Lamar Jackson, Bryce Young, Kyler Murray, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. On the bright side, though, we were ranked 32nd in the NFL in passer rating, which means we did finish as the worst team in the NFL with the worst passer rating. That is a successful season sim. So challenge number 1 is a success. Challenge number 3, the final challenge, is that Super Bowl matchup. But before we get there, we have 2 different challenges in one group together where I need to throw a 99-yard touchdown and I gotta run for a 10-yard touchdown run. And to make things even more difficult, I only get 5 minutes to do both of these touchdowns combined. And let's see our first actual throw in game with the worst quarterback ever. Hey, he made the throw. It was accurate. It was to Jamison Williams. But let's see what happens when I try to air this thing out. I think just throwing it up to Jamison Williams and just hoping that he comes down with it is our best bet. And hey, our worst quarterback ever was still able to get to the 50-yard line with Spencer Rattler's throw power, which actually was a pretty good stat for him because using his strength stats, he had a 90. Look at Jamison. Oh, he got a step and he couldn't go all the way. Give him a shot. Worst quarterback ever. Put some zip on that. Hits Jamison in stride. Was just accurate enough. And we will have the 99-yarder. But now I got to run for a 10-yard score. So the clock has continued to move. Since I moved the ball to the 10, I did not stop it at all. We got the speed of Jared Goff. Can Jared Goff's acceleration, I mean, he plays for the Lions, right? Maybe we get some luck there. His acceleration, his agility, his speed. Goff, you had a wide open up the middle. Oh, I said Goff, worst quarterback ever because we have the speed of Goff. We had a wide open up the middle. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's too slow. Why couldn't we get Lamar's speed? Give me Lamar Jackson's speed right there. We're getting in. Truck him. Oh, now it's Spencer Rattler's strength. I forgot what his trucking rating is. I think it was like in the 30s or 40s. One stiff arm. Yeah, we're not stiff arming with Spencer Rattler's strength against his team, the Saints. Maybe. Almost got chased down by 2 Saints. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to scramble. No, we just were short. Maybe that's better. That looks better than the quarterback draw. We're just trying to roll out right. Get there. We're chased down and fumbling. How many disasters can you have there? We don't have the success right now. Oh, don't get you. No, we can't make it 10 yards. We're so close. Hold him. Get there. We got it with 5 seconds to spare. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Super Bowl, where we're taking on the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Here come our Lions. Hopefully this goes better than the season sim. Here we go. Super Bowl time against the Eagles. Don't worry, it's NFC versus NFC. That's not why we're here today. We can have the same conference in a Super Bowl. We got to take on the champs. Our worst quarterback ever. I'm only playing offense, by the way, so I need my computer defense to do good. I'm taking short and easy. And that's Isaac Tesla, who had one of the best sketches I've ever seen in week 1. I also don't need to pass it every single time. This is a full game. I can use my run game. I can use Gibbs. I can use Montgomery. Jamison Williams, we can't drop passes when I hit you right in the chest. We are the worst quarterback ever. We cannot allow for drop passes, guys. That time, oh, and that's the accuracy of Justin Fields. Jamison Williams wide open. Would have picked up the first down. Instead, it's 3rd and long. And we got sacked. We are cementing the pocket like Jared Goff. And we got a punt. Can our defense hold? We gave up 7 right away to the Eagles. And now I got to get a touchdown. I'm nervous. Passing the ball did not go great except for the one Isaac Tesla catch. So let's see what running the ball does on all Madden against these Eagles. Jahmyr Gibbs. Shot out of a cannon there. Let's work the play action. Maybe that will help the worst quarterback ever. Little play action here. See if something opens up. Motion over Tesla. Where are we going here? Sam Laporta. Oh, no. We're picked by Reed Blankenship. Oh, that's like a little bit on me and a little bit of the worst quarterback ever. Laporta was over for a little bit. At least we got them the punt, so no harm done, I guess. And now I got to go for it on 4th down. Laporta's open, and we deliver. Just make sure we secure that catch. We got 1 minute to the end of the half. We have 3 timeouts here. I'd love to take a shot. I don't think the worst quarterback ever could even hit a shot, but we'll see. How about this throw to Amon-Ra? What a catch! And a throw. And that was gigantic. Amon-Ra, little stutter step move, and over the middle, he is wide open. Probably stupid of me to do a play action here. But Laporta's open, takes some positive yards, and he gets out of bounds. Could wind up being our best drive. Laporta. Oh, he sailed it over his head. No. Well, at 4th and 10 seconds left in the half. I gotta try the field goal. Jake Bates will drill it. I need the defense to hold out of the half. We got out of our own end zone here. Who's it going to be? I force it to Laporta. There's a flag, though. Roughing the passer. Call it. Pass interference. It's got to be defense, right? We take that free first out of the end zone. Want nice and easy. We take Sam Laporta. Barely hit him. Almost missed him with that accuracy. Our worst quarterback ever got drilled there, too. 3rd and 1. Gibbs, I need the first. And Jahmyr Gibbs will get the first and a little bit more. 2-minute drill. Super Bowl on the line for the worst quarterback ever. Amon-Ra St. Brown makes the catch. I don't want the Eagles to get the ball back with any time, but we obviously need to score the touchdown, or that doesn't really matter. Now, does it? No, that's a bad pass. Oh, I'm lucky it wasn't picked. If it got to Jameson, Adoree Jackson might have picked it. Third and short. That's a run every day. That's a run every day. Jahmyr Gibbs! Jahmyr Gibbs! Oh, I'll take a touchdown if I can get it right now. I know I said I didn't want the Eagles to get the ball, but I will take it. We're chewing that clock. They're not calling timeouts. Give them the least amount of time we can. First quarterback ever. You just need one great throw. One great throw! Amon-Ra! Why'd he turn around like that? Maybe that's because of the worst quarterback ever. I don't really know, because Amon-Ra St. Brown had a chance to get us a touchdown or at least a first down and get closer. Now we're at 3rd and 8. Now we're at 3rd and 8. Trying to score a touchdown. 40 seconds on the clock. And we're speared in the backfield and sacked. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's got to be greatness from the worst quarterback ever. Is it greatness? Is it greatness? It is not greatness. And that'll do it. We couldn't get one touchdown here against the Super Bowl champions. We came close a couple of times, but we fall short. Well, that's going to do it for this video, everyone. But if you want to see me create the greatest quarterback of all time, click this video right here.